Right, hello and welcome back to another video. Today's video is Enrique Iglesias' Escape. Before we get into this, I gotta always remind you of this. Remember to follow, like, share and comment your favourite Enrique Iglesias song. And share this with your biggest Enrique Iglesias fan. My Enrique Iglesias biggest fan I know is my sister Victoria. Shout out to Victoria. Anywhoozle, let's get into this. Enrique Iglesias' Escape is not his first album, but one of his biggest albums in the UK at the time. Very much a chart topper. And Hero, the single from this album, topped the charts for a number of weeks, back in like 2004.
A few inches later.
Holy moly, it was indeed 2001. I didn't think it was that old. 2001. Wow. God, I'm feeling old now. But yes, 23 years ago. Just the same age as me. But yes, Enrique Iglesias. Now I'm not gonna come on you and berate poor old Enrique. I will admit it's a very good album. I quite enjoyed it. And I think a lot of the songs off here are really good. Now I know you might be saying, how can Enrique Iglesias album be very good? It's a simple pop album with simple pop love songs. You don't have to sit here and rack your brain and work out what the songs mean, or you don't have to sit here and, have the level of in-depth knowledge about the band or the artist to know what's going on. It's just him singing about love and sex and all that shenanigans and breakups and simple love songs. That's what they are, and it's great for what it is. My personal favourites off this album, and there's quite a few: Escape, kind of creepy sounding, you can run, you can hide, but you can never escape my love. Quite a creepy lyric, quite a unnerving lyric, but most love songs are when they're written. But still great song. Don't Turn Off the Lights. Don't turn off the lights. Great song from Enrique. I know you don't have to tell me in the comments that I sound like him, because I know I already do. And then you got Hero, which is the biggest song that he put out. And something that he could never top over here, especially. And the same with this album in general. Enrique absolutely knocked it out of the park with this album. Very big album for its time, and he could never recapture it. But we'll talk about more of that in the end. I Will Survive, and Love for Fun, all great songs. Really simplistic love songs, no thought process in it whatsoever, but great to listen to nonetheless. At the end of the album, it seems like Enrique ran out of ideas to what to put on the album. You're 10 songs in, which is a full album anyway, and a lot of them are really good. But by the end of it, he looks like he ran out of ideas. So all the singles that he sung, Escape, Don't Turn Off the Lights, Hero, were all translated into Spanish. Now I get the point of it. Now I'm not knocking it, because it is his own language and it does make sense being on the album. There is one gripe I will talk about in just 1 second, and to me, fair enough, that makes sense, and it does give you an insight into Spanish music. So just in case you love the album, you might go, oh, I also like it in Spanish, then you go buy the rest of his albums. So I get that. The only gripe that I do have with this is the fact that he put Hero on you 3 bloody times. We had to deal with the English version, the Spanish version, then the bloody remix. I did not need a Heroes 3 times. I didn't need a remix either. God. But yes, Hero was the only song that popped up 3 times on the album. The rest of them popped up twice. So overall, yes, the album is great. I enjoyed it. It's not in depth. You don't have to sit here and rack your brain trying to figure out what the songs mean. They're very simple love songs. Typical Enrique Iglesias. Can he sing? I'm hearing a lot of people saying that he can't sing. On the studio album, he's fine. He has a great voice. Maybe not as good as his dad, but he still has a great voice nonetheless. He pulls out these love songs very simply, and does it quite well, may I add. Overall, I think it's a great album. I do recommend it to you. My personal song that I recommend to you is Don't Turn Off the Lights. A great song. But obviously, I presume you all already know what Heroes is. Or if you didn't know it was by Enrique Iglesias, now you do. So anyway, until the next one, I shall see you there.